Hello there everyone, my name is my name is Shy Bye Guy, I need to stop doing that. And welcome back to my Let's Play of the Spongebob SquarePants movie. I started recording, but I was lazy and didn't really want to get my chair. But I did anyway, because I saw just how little beeps and waves I was making in my recording software. So I figured I need to get a little closer.
How much of a man do I have?
So, I've been having a bad disorder lately where I'm just not really feeling motivated for like a bunch of the stuff that I want to do. And one of the things that is I have a script that I'm writing for a review. And I already have the footage recorded, and I even have notes, because it's not like one game, it's a collection. Thanks, Patrick. Is it this one? No? It's the Y button to lick. For some reason. Anyway. It's a collection of games that I'm looking at. And I just been... I don't know, it's really hard for me to like describe like why I'm trying to put it off without like explaining it or like telling you what it is, because I want it to be a bit of a surprise. But I don't know, like I'll get there eventually. So here, okay.
Oh,
So as we just found out from new stuff as I was eating and talking about stuff, we have this new barrel which is red and explosive. If you've ever played Crash Bandicoot, it's a TNT box, and it's a barrel. And I like this. I don't think there's any other colored barrels, so I kind of like that because we're making it very inclusive for people who are colorblind. That was a big drop, but we just like opened up some stairs, so nothing new. I want to go ahead and tell you what I just told people on Twitter, and that is that... There we go. I was waiting for stuff to explode. Is that I got the Xbox One from the front room for my parents. And so now I can go and play some of the games that I have, because listen, if you have a game system in the house, if it's one that, you know, I like, then I'm gonna start collecting games for immediately. Just because I know, like, one day, if I already have the games, then, you know, I just have to go and get the console. Because one thing that I really hate is whenever you get a new console or a new game system, and you just don't have anything to play. That irks me so much. And that's almost exactly what happened with the, with my PS Vita when I got back when I was back in Christmas of 2012. I got the PS Vita, and that was just sucked. So let me bitch about the PS Vita. Also, so we already have the majority of attacks saved up, but we still have 3 more attacks going. So I'm just gonna hold that P until we get another attack. So the thing is with the PS Vita is that I don't think I got like... No, I got like 1 game with it, I think. I think like 1, maybe 2. But they sucked. Like, they were like horrible. I think... I'm not sure. But I believe the only 2 games I got was Mortal Kombat 9 and... There's like Little Deviants, I think it was called, and it really took advantage of the PS Vita's like all of it. It had like a rear-facing camera, it had like front and back touchpad, and you know some of that was cool, but just like I wasn't into it. It just wasn't something I liked, and so it's like, I don't like it. And the other one I got was a PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. And that was fun until I realized, okay, I need to stop. What happened with that was that you could get the, you could buy the online pass to play online with people. And I thought that was cool. And so, as soon as I got the chance to, I asked my mom if I could get that, and she said, yeah, sure, whatever. So I got that, but what I didn't realize is that you had to be 13 years or older in order to do that. And I'm sitting just like, what? That fucking sucks. And you also have to be No. You have to be 13 to have an account that can go online. So I had to wait 5 months in order for me to be able to play online, which didn't really help because you also needed other stuff, or maybe things changed. I don't remember the gist of it all. I just remember being really upset. So the thing with this thing here, yeah, I know I'm finally talking about it, is that we can touch the yellow, but we can't touch the red. It's a lot with traffic lights. Like yellow's okay, red, boy, you stupid bitch ass better stop it. There's crab patties all over us, so they try to make it difficult for us to die. I don't remember the disco part of this thing, but you know, who am I to judge? We also have some like new characters that we haven't seen in the Spongebob lore ever. And apparently he brought his twins. I just think this place looks really cool. I've really appreciated this challenge level. I just like, it's so unique because, you know, you're sitting here playing Spongebob, but then all of a sudden, bam, disco, and you're just like, aight.
Oh, that's better.
And there's our Goofy Goober Trucker, and we also got a whole bunch of weights. Sorry, I was hearing ice. Now I have 15. And now we can lick it. I was gonna say some other words, but I decided not to. Because that would have been really bad. The one thing about this game is that I like how easy it is. And to find the majority of the treasure chests, you just gotta look around.
Little guy, big stink.
And I'm sure you have seen how the treasure chests are pretty easy to find. Only thing you have to do is look for the green hue that it emits. I always wanted to try to touch all these without like dying. Also, you do get points for combos as well, but like it's not gonna be the end of the world if you don't get this one combo. Like weights are everywhere. You're gonna make it. You're going to be able to have enough to get all the upgrades that you could possibly want. I just like waiting because I much appreciate the stronger attacks that make me skip the harder parts rather than, you know, prioritizing health. Because listen, if you play good, you don't really need that extra health. The only time you need that extra health is if you're playing bad. And that's one reason why I'm like, yeah, that doesn't really matter to me, because with almost any game ever, if there's an upgrade for the health, I'm most likely going to skip it. What the fuck? What the heck? Really? Awesome. That's fantastic. Yep, forgot about that. So, you gotta speed on that part. And here we have unlocked the Combat Arena Challenge. Yay! You know how much I love that. We're gonna go ahead and skip that right now. Just because I never liked the Combat Arena Challenges. I don't like fighting in this game overall. It's just not fun.
Macho stuff.
There we go. Getting a little tired of doing the air thing. I think is this slowdown? I think there's a bit of slowdown. So back to what I was saying before about getting the Xbox One. Then now I can play some games, and I got the Borderlands Handsome Collection, which really sucks. It's only the second game and the pre-sequel. So it's the second and third game, but not the first game, and that kind of boggles my jimmies a bit because I'm just like, why, you know? But I tried to play it, not the collection, but just some other stuff. That's where I was. And we had 2 controllers that weren't being used. I'm like, okay, well here, I'll use these. I quickly found out why they weren't being used exactly. For one of the controllers, it was wireless, but it lost its battery pack. But that was fine for me, because, you know, just double A's and some tape, you know? That's all I really need. Shit. Hey, we have some weights down here. But what happened was how the fuck? What happened was I guess just fall down there. Okay, I have to keep that in mind for later. I was trying to press the X button a lot, and it just was not working for me. Like it was not having it. So that I kept trying to press the X button, and if you listen here, you hear the clicks of pressing the button, and I like that. But with this controller, like, there was no clicks. It just felt like smooshy, and I felt like the button got stuck a few times, and it just felt so unresponsive. But there's a second controller, and I just decided to start trying that one out too, because, you know, what could be worse? This one was only wired, and it was wired through a mini USB. But what happened with this one was that it kept spamming the up command. So whenever I was in... It was so weird, because if I was in like a game, it would play fine. But whenever I tried to go to the menu, it would spam up. And that just confused me, and I'm just like, okay, you know what, it doesn't really matter. I just won't even with it, you know? I just won't even. Yay, SpongeBob Roly-Poly game, I love this one. And look at all the weights we have here. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Down we go. Roly, roly, roly.
How much of a man do I
love this. I love finding all these weights and all these TNT things, because, oh, it makes me feel so awesome. We can even be on this thing. I can press this stuff and that stuff and just make it blow up and then run away really quickly. I like that. And now we have 2 upgrade points, so that's gonna be real awesome. And it's time for the SpongeBob Rolling Challenge, and I love these. It's my favorite. I love this almost as much as I love the square platformers, but these are so unique. It's like Super Monkey Ball with better controls. Whoop! I say that as I almost fell off. But just... I love this so much, because everything's so unique. And even if you do see some assets used, like, in a prior challenge, there's always, like, new stuff to it. Like, look at these rolling stuff, and look at this thing that you can get if you're just, like, consumed by greed and want to get every single weight. And look at this, there's blocks in here, that's so cool! I'm sorry for the change of tone. Ooh. Okay, so you gotta try to keep this calm down. There we go. I'm rolling, rolling, rolling. No! That can happen if you're not really paying attention, or if you're just trying to speed by. Then you can fall off. And there aren't checkpoints. You just gotta roll with it. Boom-ps. But if you know where you're going, it'd be all good. All good, and the flower... No. That reminds me of the TV show that came on a few nights ago, Holy Moly. If you've ever seen Wipeout, it's very similar to that. Only this is mini-golf. I know, mini-golf. So much better than actual golf. And I'm not being sarcastic either, I mean that. I like mini-golf a whole lot more than I like actual golf. Because actual golf courses are such a pain to maintain. There's grass everywhere, and you know, people like dig up holes when they putt because they're dumb fucks. And then, you know, it's so annoying when you get your ball stuck in a sand trap. Because you're just like, oh, now I gotta waste a putt. because this isn't gonna go as well, and it's gonna suck. And then you're just, but mini golf is so much fun because there's like a whole bunch of attraction and stuff. You can go like under a cave, or you know, the famous windmill thing, or like so much stuff, and it's so creative and so cool. And it's a whole lot better than actual fucking mini golf, because fuck regular mini golf. That shit is so lame and so boring. So I no one likes it. It was the least played game on the Wii Sports collection for the Wii, but everyone loves mini golf, and that's why that game is a whole lot better than actual golf because of how unique it is and how amazing it is, and plus how short it is. And you don't need to be a fucking professional golfer to play mini golf. Anyone can do it. It's really fun. There's a bunch of places. You don't need to buy the really expensive pucks to go and play that game. No. They have like the rentals and shit, and it's just so much fun and super easy, and everyone knows it's a lighthearted game. But with like actual golf, people are like, oh shit, I miss this hole. Guess the wife's gonna kick me out. And it's like, no, like stop. Like mini golf is so cool, and I wish more people were like so into mini golf like me. It's like the only reason why I'd want to go to like Andrade Throw Park, because the mini golf itself is like so cool and it's so much fun. It's back in North Carolina, we had this place called Fun World. We had like mini golf and like okay, let me bitch about Fun World, which is in a state that I'm not currently in right now. It was this amazing wonderland that was so cool. There was like an indoor like play place, like McDonald's and stuff like that. Not only that, there was also a whole bunch more stuff. Come on. There was a racetrack, and like all this was indoors, and the racetrack was so cool. It was like so fast and so loud, and it had a rock climbing wall inside of it too. But the best part of all was the fact that there was so many games to play. It's like they were all like so amazing. It was just so cool. There was like a ticket thing, I think. If there wasn't, it was still a whole lot of fun. And God, it was just so amazing. Man, I miss Fun World. I only went there when I was like 12 or 13, but damn it, it wasn't the most fun thing ever. Awesome, love that. I don't know why I did that. But hey, you still get the weights. So, you know, not a big deal if you die, especially if you are, like, still there for the explosion. Fuck you. Damn it, who said that now? I'm trying to think of it, because that was really funny. And I was like, do you really want to end up dying alone? Don't you know that this can kill you? And it's like, fuck you. Oh, it's Brandon Cavallavo. Or like however you fuck pronounce his last name, from Vine. It was just really cool. I like Vine, as I'm sure I've said like many times. Vine is just so cool. Be careful of that mofo. Really? No, fuck you. It's just really fun. And like, it's really awesome finding like some of the famous Vines that you watch and like their accounts themselves. And just seeing like a whole bunch of stuff that you never knew that they did, because it's not like the famous ones. Life is good. Life is good. If you can't tell, this is a place where you're gonna get a lot of weights. There's also a lot of branching pathways. That's ice chewing. I thought it was gonna be a lot longer. So this is Portal Head. This is where we go to switch characters. Spongebob, are you fucking okay? Look at that. I don't think this is supposed to be happening. I've never seen Spongebob this fucking scared. Okay, so you may be wondering what the fuck this is. Well, we need to get the Sonic Wave Guitar ability to make the challenge. And what this challenge is if you've ever played a Battle for Bikini Bottom, I think there's the move in there where you can fire a rocket. And what that does is you have to go through a little area and one, not die, but two, also you go through the area with the rocket. And what happens is you just gotta maneuver the course and not die, well, not lose it, but you can like retry as many times as possible. There's no like time limit or anything, so it's all good.
Don't let it get away!
I think we've got the key now, Patrick. I also think you can get off of me.
And now we have this Goofy Goober token. But there's a split pathway that I don't think I went on.
The gates are locked. You'll have to find all the keys to unlock the gates. The gates out to the main road are locked.
Locked? Then how can we drive out?
Floor the paddy wagon and bust through the gates!
Sorry, Patrick. For that, we'd need a Super Krabby Patty Deluxe.
You can unlock the gates if you find all the keys around the track.
Listen, that sounds great and all, but we're gonna do that another time. So we have the Combat Arena Challenge I'm looking forward to. We have the Throwing Fruit Electric, we have another thing. I'm gonna try to go here and see if this takes me to like before the branching pathway, because I think it just sets you like right before the dancing thing. Oh, no, right here. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I'm pretty much just gonna like speed through this, just like see like what happens. Because, you know, you know what? Fine. I'll end this episode doing the combat challenge, as much as I hate it, just because, you know, I'd rather get the parts I don't like out of the way now, so I can just enjoy the rest of the game. I'm sure that's how it is for like almost every single game you play, because there's always going to be like a bad part where you don't want to play, but you're just like, if I don't play this, and I won't make it to like the best part of the game, so I guess I'll play it, I guess. Give me a sec, coming through. I wish I had been playing the Devil May Cry game, because I have the HD collection for the PS3, and I remember playing the first one a bit, but like not a lot, and so I was just like, oh well, you know, what's gonna happen. But I decided to like start it up again, because I'm like, hey, you know, I really want to give this one a shot, because it's fun. And I just left the thing on because I was doing something else. I was on my phone looking at memes probably, and then the intro movie played, and I saw all this awesome stuff. I was like, holy shit, that looks like so much fun. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's only the first game? Because apparently it had like 3 trailers back to back to back, and that was just like so cool to me. I was like, what? I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm officially playing this game now. So I only played Devil May Cry like a little bit, and I only got as far as I did the first time, so nothing new there. So I believe this is the new area that I originally avoided by going to the disco part, which unlocks from right there. So we just go like right here. There's all that happens. I know we missed one. There's another one. I have a feeling that... No. Damn it. Oh well. Like, I thought the treasure chest was gonna be, like, in that barrel. It's time for the Combat Arena Challenge, which I am not looking forward to, because I really hate this. I don't like the combat ones. I don't like fighting, as I've already gone on a long rant. But at least here, we just, like, we're already here. And here we have some enemy designs we will see later on. But, you know, these are just... I wouldn't say reskins, because they're a lot more graphically detailed than that. Because, you know, this isn't just like, oh, it's the burping dudes. It is just the burping dudes, but, you know, it's a different model. And it's also a different skin. But we're going to see these guys later on in a different level. I almost said in a different letter. I think this is like the only... This these combat challenges are the only reason why I go and get the stupid health upgrade. Just because it fucking sucks.
Or is it just me?
I'm pretty sure this will happen because I just got like fed up with dying here. So I just went and did the health upgrade and I'm like, I'm done. But then again, you know, there's no real scenario in the game outside of these challenges where you're going to be faced with a battle royale of enemies that you're going to have to avoid while also defeating. So it's for these challenges alone that I think they include the health upgrade. That or just because they're like, hey, kids like living life and maybe they're tired of picking up hamburgers all the time. So let's give them a health upgrade. The one thing is that I'm pretty sure that we will be able to get enough weights to at least get... We're going to at least get maybe one health grade for both Spongebob and Patrick. Ow.
I should bring ice skates
Really?
next time.
Wow, I hate this. Give me a Krispy Kreme pizza. There we go. You can lower these up if you want to. Nothing's really gonna happen. Also, you get weights at the end because the 4 monster summoning things get blown up. I was wondering what was happening. I was like, hello. I really suggest upgrading the uppercut fist thing move first because, especially here, because as you saw, when they first spawned and all of them started gathering around, this one has a good blast radius. Just like destroys a good chunk of them that are like around you. I don't know why these enemies are designed like so. Because like one spits goo at you, people burp at you, and yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of people burping on me either. I really fucking hope that's not a kink. But I'm not really sure why it would do damage. Like, I know why the dude with the dog does damage, because, you know, you're getting bit by a fucking dog. That shit's gonna hurt. Really? That was some grade A bull. Get me that fucking hamburger.
There's a chill in the air.
I am not playing. I'm not fucking around. Uppercut. This is like the second time where the last 2 enemies are these 2 flying dudes. There we go. We win! Hooray! So now we have 18 Goofy Goober tokens. And I really hate to say this, but next episode is going to be a big Krabby Patty driving bonanza. Because, wrong button. Because we have the no, we need parking anytime, and we also have the sandwich driving 101. And since the next one's driving, I might as well do the other driving one, since I'm already there. So, I will see you all next time. I hope you all enjoyed. My name is Shy By Guy. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.